Abdullah ibn Abbas, his family and birth. His name is Abdullah ibn Abbas ibn Abdul Muttalib. Abdullah was the son of Abbas, an uncle of Prophet Muhammad. He was born just 3 years before the Hijrah. When the Prophet died, Abdullah was thus only 13 years old. His knowledge and status. The Prophet would often draw Abdullah as a child close to him, pat him on the shoulder and pray, "O Lord, make him acquire a deep understanding of the religion of Islam and instruct him in the meaning and interpretation of things." Allah answered the prayer of the Prophet, and Ibn Abbas became one of the great scholars. One of the students of Ibn Abbas described a typical scene in front of his house, saying, "I saw people crowding on the roads leading to his house until there was hardly any room in front of his house. I went in and told him about the crowds of people at his door, and he said, 'Get me water for wudu.' He performed wudu and, seating himself, said, 'Go out and say to them, whoever wants to ask about the Quran and its letters, pronunciation, let him enter.' This I did, and people entered until the house was filled. Whatever he was asked, Abdullah ibn Abbas was able to explain and even provide additional information to what was asked. Then, to his students, he said, 'Make way for your brothers.' Then to me he said, 'Go out and say, whoever wants to ask about the Quran and its interpretation, let him enter.' Again the house was filled, and Abdullah explained and provided more information than what was requested. He held classes on one single subject each day, classes on issues such as tafsir, interpretation of the Quran, fiqh, Islamic law, clarifying the matters of halal and haram, history of Islamic battles, poetry, Arab history before Islam, inheritance laws, Arabic language and etymology. Ibn Abbas has a great status. In this respect, Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas described him with these words, "I have never seen someone who was quicker in understanding, who had more knowledge and greater wisdom than Ibn Abbas. I have seen Umar, when he was a caliph, summon him to discuss difficult problems in the presence of veterans of Badr from among the Muhajirin, the immigrants, and Ansar, the helpers. Ibn Abbas would speak and Umar would not disregard what he had to say. His death, he died at Taif at the age of 81, and this was in 68 AH.